Hey you guys, my name is Stella Williams and today I am single, but I am going to be teaching you guys how I meet men. This is a very hot question. I never ever expected to hear from you guys just because you guys have seen my relationship and that didn't end up so well. So I'm just like actually shocked that you want to know how I meet guys. And I do remember a time where I was maybe a little bit more timid with men. Age old saying, right? I wish I knew then what I knew now. Even though my relationship track history isn't like the best, I am hopeful for the future because I'm done putting relationships online. And two, I do meet men and like enjoy my life in my dating life. So I guess buckle up, get ready, because that's what we're doing today. I would also like to know, I'm like currently this week transitioning from like a hoe phase to more of a maybe I'm ready to vibe again with someone. Maybe I'm ready to be in a relationship again. Maybe I'm like currently leaving the hot girl stuff. Summer, you know what? Summer's coming up in a couple months, so I may change my mind. Don't hold it to me. But right now, I think I'm actually like ready to vibe with someone again. And I think it's because I've been like reconnecting with some old people that I used to actually date and be with. And I'm like, this is kind of better than being a hoe. Whoa, Birkin, what did I say? I said, if you weren't a good girl, we're not gonna go to the park later. So you gotta like level with me and be a good girl, okay? Otherwise, guess what? We don't get to go to the park. And then if we don't get to go to the park, you're gonna be sad and then you're gonna be out of energy. So you don't even care. My dog, everyone. Today's video is sponsored none other than Rebel. I'm so excited that they sponsored this video again. You guys ate, okay? When we did the Rebel video, when I announced my breakup, you guys literally were so happy with this service. Like I was getting DMs, I was getting in the comments that you guys were able to scoop these deals, that you've actually been wanting these perfumes, like, and I had no idea that you guys were that interested in perfume, which makes me really happy. I used to collect, like literally collect perfume because my grandma does. Really wish this service would have been around when I like was in more of that phase of life. Literally, this is such a like a game changer and it's so special. These are the same exact full-size perfumes you would be getting at a Sephora, at an Ulta, at comparable prices, up to like 60% off. And then you can use my coupon code to get more percent. I did not mean to hit. I love you so much. You can use my coupon code to get even more percent off. So I am just telling you guys, like as someone who buys perfume frequently, I just wish I would have known about this or this company would have been around or whatever the case may be earlier. I am just glad the solution is here. As I give you guys tips today on how I meet men and dating and all the good stuff, I'm gonna be telling you about my perfumes that I got in here because there's some in here I've never tried. But we're gonna start with one very, very special to my heart. So let's get into this haul. Don't forget Valentine's Day is coming up. Literally just send the link to your man, tell him apply the discount code, take the card. Let me not even talk in past tense. I had that day 2 weeks ago where I just took the card and I was like, thank you. You always gotta hit him with the thank you. Thank you. That literally will get you anything you want. You think I'm kidding. So let's get into the perfume haul and my dating life. Boxes are always so cute. Today, we're gonna start with one I did not ask for, but it's very, very, very special to my heart. So this is the Giorgio Armani C. This is the Eau de Parfum, but I will say this one is the stronger of the variety. This is so special to me. My grandma is, again, a perfume collector and she had this scent on maybe like 5 years ago and I smelled it on her. I was like, Grandma, that smells so good. And I ended up saving up all my money to purchase this perfume so I could smell like my grandma. I didn't tell her like I wanted it because she probably would have offered me hers, but just going back to her house and smelling so good, she's like, what are you wearing? And I was like, I'm wearing C. Like we smelled good. This is like the height of my perfume collecting times and this perfume to me is so special. I wore this for years, retired her because I ended up going nose blind to the scent. So I come back to see when you know how scents hold memories. So maybe when I want to go back to that time, this one just holds a lot of special meaning. I know that's not the point of this video, but this does hold a lot of meaning to me. And this scent is amazing. And obviously it's ageless. My grandma can wear it, I can wear it, and it smells so great. Now the great part about this is I paid nearly $100 for it, but you can get it for $69.95 and then apply my coupon and save even more money to get this perfume. Just want to smell. I haven't smelled this in so long. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I guess let's get into some perfumes that I've never smelled before and let's get to talking about guys. We're gonna talk generally. I do obviously want to touch on quarantine. We're not in quarantine anymore, but it's still not like super safe to go out. But even in LA here, everything's open. The bars are open, the clubs are open, like everything's open here. So I had this moment with horrible timing. In December 2019, I kind of took a risk on myself and stopped dating online. I was going to clubs, I was meeting people, I was going to bars, I was meeting people. For me, that that was such a big deal. I had always been too timid or too nervous to like feel like someone would want to approach me in real life. At that point, I was like just stepping into like my full confidence. Going and making connections with people in real life was like going and making connections with people in real life was literally like such a breakthrough for me, because it was just like, wow, like I'm not, you know, any different from any other people, and like I'm a person, and going out here and just being me and, you know, making real connections with men, it was pretty like fantastic. Of course, I only got 3 months of that before, you know, everything shut down, the world stopped. That's how I prefer to meet men. But I will say, obviously with COVID, that's not how I met my last boyfriend or date now. It's just not really an option. We'll get into that. So this next perfume I have is the Mon Paris from Yves Saint Laurent. But the thing about this is I really wanted this perfume in 2016. And I like chose between this and the C, and I ended up getting the C just because of my grandma's situation. But I always wanted this, and I literally forgot what this smells like, but I know this is so popular. My house always smells so good after these videos. Oh yeah, this is not me anymore, but this is so good. I think of like pie, but not in like a heavy way. Young adult sexy. This is a perfect gift for a young adult sexy. This is a good youthful night in the bed. Like if you are 21, met a hot guy, and you are ready to roll in the sheets, this is that scent. This is a great smell. The Mon Paris retails for $100. And you can get it on Rebel for only $78, and that's before my coupon code. I don't think I'm too old for it now, but I don't know if I would wear this. I'm into more of like the sexy, the grown and sexy right now. Dating people now. So let's talk about my ex-boyfriend. I did meet my ex-boyfriend on Hinge. I've been a loyal fan of Hinge since 2018, since I started dating again from my last relationship before that. I like Hinge a lot because it is where you meet the people most compatible for dating and relationships. Now, I used to be someone who was very marriage minded. I'm not so much that way anymore. I'm on my hot girl shit. I used to be much more marriage minded, and the men on that app seem to be marriage minded as well. It worked out, and that's where I met my last boyfriend. I will say it was very quick how we got together, but that is how like the app's kind of built. It's like everyone's on there knowing that pretty much, hey, like I'm in here to find a real relationship. So the pace feels a little quicker when you're using that app. I should probably take that as a red flag now. So if I want a boyfriend, go on Hinge. I can't be on Hinge playing hot girl games, which is something that like I love to do, but it's horrible. If I do just want to hook up, then I need to go on to Black, or I need to go on to Tinder. Like you have to know the app you're playing with. So please don't expect to find love on Tinder. I will say I know 3 people who have married from Tinder. They are like the rare diamond of the app. I'm just letting you know that if you download Tinder, like most people's intention is just hooking up. I'm not saying people don't get in relationships or don't get married. I'm saying that mostly people are on there as the hookup app. That's just what it's known for. All right, next we have Lint D. D. Forbidden. 7 years of French, you would have thought I would have known that, huh? All right, well, we have Lint D by Givenchy. I've never smelled this one before. I've actually never had a Givenchy perfume, so I'm actually very excited. I'm gonna say something, and I don't want anyone to find offense. It smells like Texas. Like if I was living in Texas and I was 25 years old, this would be my scent. It's like a sexy woodsy smell for female. This one retails for $93, and you can get this for $63.95 at Rebel. Such a savings. And again, that's before my discount code. So definitely if you are in like a country or state, this is a fantastic scent for you. And I think you're gonna be like the star of your city in town. Okay, so we were talking about dating on apps and where you should meet men. Now, I know I always used to talk about my dating life a lot. I've chosen to keep that like way more private now. I'm ready for something real, and I think there's a part of it knowing that if I'm gonna eventually bring you online, like in your head when you're dating like that, you're like, well, I know you'll be fun on internet, so yeah, let's like, come on. But now I'm like a little bit more private because I actually want something that's like super solid and not just like maybe you just want me for clout. My dating life right now is very interesting because people are starting to go out. There's a new culture now to go get a COVID test because they're super available where I live in LA. It's like, it's almost like STD testing where you're like, let me see your results. It's literally what you do before meeting up with someone here. Online dating is more acceptable, so now I feel like that's gonna be the norm for a while. So I say that to say I think like I have to be a little bit more open-minded to it, and I'm trying. And this is like the good part. This is the stuff I really want to talk about. It's just like the confidence and how to meet men and how to talk to men and knowing your worth. We're gonna get into that. right after our break from Moschino. This brand is always known for having the coolest concepts for design of product. I present to you this Windex looking fresh Moschino perfume. Now people thought this was like, they're like, I'm gonna use it as a setting spray. Someone said that in my comments, it was really funny. I put this on Instagram. I haven't actually smelled this yet, so let's give it a whiff. Okay, it's called Fresh, or is it Fresh? Fresh Couture. It smells very fresh. This is a great day perfume. I actually might just keep this in my purse. It's sexy. I love that I got mostly sexy scents. It's sexy, but it's light and it's fresh, and there's something about that. So cute. Let's see what she's gonna run us though, because she is designer. So Moschino Pink Fresh Couture retails for $60. That's actually not bad at all for Moschino. Get it for $34.90. You could get this perfume for $34.95. Do you understand? This is the cutest gift. If you get gifts for Valentine's Day, just drop hints, and that's before my coupon code. So this thing is gonna run you like 20 something dollars. That's insane. This is going in my purse. While I'm talking about this, we're gonna open the YSL. Okay, so now when I date on apps, I'm just like, I used to be in a headspace where I date where it's like, okay, like who am I gonna match with? Who am I gonna pair with? And now like I'm all about building connection. And if there's no vibe, or if our vibes are just different, like I'm not gonna hate you for it. Right now, because I am trying to catch a vibe, I'm very open, and I'm seeing someone as a human being and not someone I could potentially match with. It's like, okay, like what's our conversation like? Like, is there a vibe? I'm no longer thirsty. I'm not chasing. My camera totally died. But I literally just had matched with someone this morning who was so hot, who had okay conversation, but I matched with them because like the vibe wasn't there. Like he was dry as hell. I'm not gonna carry the conversation just to like still talk to someone anymore. Like if the vibe's not there, the biggest thing you can do for yourself, and like the biggest tip I have, is literally move on. Also doing this new thing where I'm talking to exes that approach me again, healing from them, and also like not taking it so seriously that I'm back in contact with an ex. Like I'm actually just like vibing, and if the vibe is still there, and like if maybe something can be mended, then I'm like not blocking any blessings. And that's the biggest thing I'm trying to say right now. I'm open to love. I'm open to receiving love, and wherever that may come from, I don't want to determine where that's going to come from. I'm just vibing. So YSL, I have smelled this baby before. I have owned this baby before. I actually still own this. She's amazing. I actually didn't even know the name of her, so the fact that I owned her, it was a gift, so I didn't know the name, so I find that very funny. But this one comes with a mini. I love this. I have this. What can I say this smells like? So I actually wear this a lot for very specific and specific occasions. Whenever I have a gentleman caller at night, this is the perfume I wear because it's very light. It's not so much sexy, but it's light enough to like be playful, but not sweet like child. I do actually wear this all the time. I'm not even gonna cap. And I actually mix this with my Gucci Bloom. So I wear this and Gucci Bloom together, and that scent together is just magical. The 2-piece set values for $132. You get it on Rebel for $89, which is less than the price of one bottle. That is super dope, and you get a gift set. So this is more of a gift if you want to give it to someone. If you want it for yourself, you get 2 perfumes. This next scent I am so excited to share with you guys for one reason. I put it on my story. I already smelled the Jimmy Choo because my friend Ruben, if you guys don't know, he's one of my closest friends. He saw it in my box and he was like, that Jimmy Choo. This is the sexiest, this is the grownest one I've smelled so far, and the sexiest. But the craziest part about the Jimmy Choo is the cost. So this perfume retails for $90, 90. You can get this on the Rebel site for $39.99, and then that's not even including my coupon code. This scent is incredible. I think this is a perfect scent for Valentine's Day. This is sexy, this is grown, this is a nice bottle of wine, this is chocolate covered strawberries, this is sensual, this is that scent. Absolutely love it. It smells so good, and it's Ruben approved for whatever that may mean. Moving on, I don't think I even really want a roster anymore. I think to you guys, what I'm doing right now would consider me a roster because I have like phone numbers and I'm communicating, but in reality, again, I'm just trying to catch a vibe. I'm not like doing the games for my heart thing. I really don't want to like traditionally date anymore. It's because right now in my phase of life, I don't want to be married because I almost got married last year, and like that kind of shifted my perception on marriage, and I'm like definitely not ready for that. So right now I am really just dating for like companionship and friendship, connection, whatever that may lead to. Let it be, just let it be and stop controlling it. But I'm just letting you guys know right now, like I definitely am not marriage minded right now. But on the other hand, I'm not home minded either. I'm reeling it back. So this next one we have is from Joan B. I actually heard a lot about this. I've tried some of their scents and they smell really good. These are more the inexpensive ones. All right, let's smell this one. I haven't smelled this one in particular, but from the brand I have. Oh wow. Oh wow. This smells French. If you were strolling through a French bakery naked, this is what you would smell like. I really like this. This is the thing about the more expensive scents. They're so distinct and different than what you would get high end. This is such a steal. This is 35 bucks. 35 bucks for this. This smells so good because I would use these every day. This Moschino one is fresher. This one's fresh, sexy. Neither of them are girly. Both of them are for women. Smell great. And they're like relatively the same price. So just choose what you want. And for our last one today, oh, I already took it out of the box, is Romance in Florence. Florence. I'm so Texan. I have not smelled this one yet, so let's give this one a go. This is way too rosy and sweet for me. If you like floral, this is your friend. This smells like a black cherry rose. That's exactly what I thought when I smelled it. And this scent is $29. So this is probably the least expensive one we have in here, but that may be perfect if you like that floral black cherry scent. This is for you. I really hope that I can meet people again in person, but I know that the last year really changed our dating landscape, and that I'm probably gonna meet as many people online as I do in person. But I'm ready to go out and vibe with people in real life and dance and mingle and get a drink and someone buys me a drink. And you know, I miss those days because I only got to experience that kind of lifestyle for a couple months. So trying it different this time, keeping it private and not being so marriage focused and just relaxing. So it's quite an enjoyable experience just connecting with other human beings, and I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this Rebel haul. My coupon code is down below. Make sure to check out the perfume that you love the most. We had some bangers. I'm really happy that they had the scene here. My everydays would be the Moschino Fresh in the Nude. The Libra from YSL, I'm telling you, is a fantastic appointment scent mixed out with the Gucci's. Thank you to Rebel for sponsoring this video. I hope you guys got a lot of tips on dating. Just be confident, go out there, be sexy, own yourself, full body, bang it out, baby. Don't bang it out. If you do, be careful. Happy Valentine's Day. Please be safe. I will talk to you guys later. Please like this video and subscribe. It helps the algorithm and really, really helps me out. I will see you guys very, very soon. Love and light, Stella. Bye.